Do you have to believe in God to reap the benefits of meditation? Is there a reason to meditate if you don't believe there is a divine being? So, meditation is the practice through which we experience the truth of who we are. Now, if you have a belief system that believes in God, and especially a belief system that believes that God is in everyone, like we do in the Hindu tradition, then you could think of meditation conceptually as that which is getting you in touch with the presence of God inside yourself. But if you don't believe in God, or you believe in God in a religion that does not believe that God is inside of us, then you could think of meditation conceptually as bringing you into touch with the deep truth of who you are. Because that, you don't need to believe in God to know that. So for example, if I go around and I say, okay, I'm going to pick on you. I won't, don't worry. But if I were, a school teacher who just sort of randomly picked on people, and I said, who are you? Well, most of you would give me your name. Chances are you would then say, I come from this and this place, so I'm so-and-so from such and such a place. You might tell me what your job is. You might tell me who your relationships are. So I'm so-and-so's son or daughter. So-and-so's husband or wife. If we were going a little deeper, you might confide in me and you might share that you struggled with this or you had issues with that these were your challenges, or maybe something from your history. Have I just about sort of summed up what most of you would give me if I did pick on you and say, who are you? Anything I left out? So, since unanimously that's what we would respond when someone asks, who are you? The issue with that is that this is what we refer to in Sanatan Dharma as ignorance, core ignorance. We don't believe in original sin, but we do believe in original ignorance. And the original ignorance says, I am all of those things. And the way that you know that you're not those things is, for example, you could change your name. People change their name when they get married. People change their name for other reasons. When you take sannyas, you change your name. So I'm not my name, because I could change my name for some very legitimate reason, or even just because I want to. I mean, in America, people legally change their names to all sorts of interesting things. But who you are is the same. Now, your relationships, well, certainly the husband-wife one, you were you long before you got married. And as far as the son or daughter one, well, when your parents pass away, you will still be you, even though you no longer are the son or daughter of someone who is living in their body. You may have been born in a certain place. It's where the body came out of the factory. But maybe you've moved. I mean, like for me, right? So I come from America, but I live here. So who I am at the core is not of California. I mean, yeah, the cells of my body are probably still filled with, air and water and soil of California, because that stuff stays in your system a long time. But it's not who I am. And so all the things that we think of as who we are, you could easily dismiss them. Because we keep changing. Our jobs change, our relationships change. Where we are changes. And certainly the city in which, your body came out of the factory doesn't make you who you are. It's just where you were manufactured. So what meditation does is it actually gives us a way of knowing who we are. Because all of these things are that original ignorance. When we get into the whole body thing, the size, the shape, the color, these are all the ways we identify ourselves. But all of that keeps changing. It's clearly not who I am. So meditation is the practice through which we actually come to know who we are. Beyond the physical body, where it currently is, where it's been in the past, beyond its relationships to other physical bodies, beyond the way that it does what it does from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Meditation shows us who we are. Because when we quiet the mind, see, all of those identities are products of the mind. It's the mind that says this is who you are. And in meditation, when we become free from those confines of the mind, we have the opportunity to actually experience the truth of who we are. So even if you don't believe in God, you only have to believe in yourself to know that meditation is beneficial. You just have to believe that there is a you beyond the clothes, beyond the job, beyond the roles, the relationships. And if you want to know that you, that's why we meditate. And yeah, along the way you may find yourself face to face with an experience of the divine, whether you thought you believed in it or not. But you don't have to believe in the divine going into it. It will unfold because the truth of who you are is divine. And it doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter how you see it. You may feel it as this boundless love in your heart. You may feel it as this boundless being, this consciousness that just is no boundaries, no borders, no beginning, no end. Well, you can call it that. Or you can call it God. It doesn't matter. You'll feel it and experience it when you meditate. So even if you don't believe in God, don't worry. Just meditate because you believe in yourself. And if you're going to spend, 80, 90, 100 years with someone 24/7, it's nice to have some idea of who they are. So meditation gives us that.